And that one hammered. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. A massive home run. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And it falls. Around first, heading for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. And here it comes. That's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's a 1-1. Runner takes off in the air out to center. Trout settles under it. And there's one away. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Into center. Trout is there. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from first. Now he changes his mind and heads back to first without a throw. And now here is Mickey Mantle. Fastball for a strike. Rollins leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the dirt, and a count even 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He will score. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Second inning set to go. Trey Turner at the plate. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
In the air, left side. And that will drop foul. That one hit to right. Raines in position. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Pudge Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Here's Nolan Arenado. He caught it behind his back. 1 second. What a double play that was. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Tim Raines. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Turner with the throw to first. And a quick out, number 1. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Elly De La Cruz. That one ripped left field. Gibson puts it away for the out. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. And that's a base hit. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Hank Aaron. Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. Josh Gibson stepping in now. Swings through that one for strike 1. Gibson getting the start in left. 31 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. Good eye right there. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The line to kick in the 1-2. Out to short. Rollins whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So up next, Dylan Cruz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Ground ball left side. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Here's Trout.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
That one ripped but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Rollins tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the bottom of the stop, Jimmy Rollins. The pitch. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swings through that.
1-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. Young, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As they jump ahead, a run scores. Trout sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Mays takes his lead at third with 1 away. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
That one misses. And it's 2-1. And he deals. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And Gibson makes the play. Out number 2. And now the right fielder, Tim Raines. Grounded out his first time. Ball one there.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal?
Runner on the go. Now a fly ball to right center. Trout brings it in for the 3rd out. As we go to the top of the 4th, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. That's the 1st out in the top of the 4th. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Willie Mays makes the play. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That one at triple digits.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Freeman hits it in the air. Ramirez sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That to right. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Hard ground ball, base knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Jimmy Rollins now at the plate. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And the righty deals. Double steal. That one fouled off, 2-2. 2 on, 1 out. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Right-handed reliever. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-1. Willie Mays getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. There's a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. First offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Just misses. And a count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Full extension, makes the catch. Back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Trey Turner. That missed by a lot. 1-0. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Heading down the line. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's one down. Here's the power hitting catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. On the ground. Witt over to first. That takes care of Rodriguez. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-2. Smoked on the ground a second. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the big-time power threat, Mickey Mantle. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Rodriguez up with it to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish now. He committed to play for the University of Oklahoma, where his dad went before the Royals changed his mind.
He would have been the #1 overall pick in most drafts. As a high schooler, he won a gold medal with Team USA and was named the 2019 Gatorade National Baseball Player of the Year.
Now the 0-1. And the slider just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one hammered center field. Trout ranging back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Tim Raines digs in now. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That one is absolutely belted. Trout ranges back. It's a bomb. He flexes his power with that swing. And they add a run. It's 7-2. In the air, out towards left center. And Gibson hauls it in for the out. And the inning is top of the 6th inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Dylan Cruz. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Cruz measures 6 feet even, 22 years old. And he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And there's one down. And now batting, Mike Trout. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That's to third and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty to the plate. Fly ball down the line. Raines on the run towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Jimmy Rollins, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bottom of the 6th, and the batter now, Pudge Rodriguez. The wind of the pitch. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
There's a swing and a drive. Trout takes it in for the out. 1 away. Now it's the DH, Hank Aaron. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here's a high chopper. Rollins gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the lineup. Jimmy Rollins will hit next. Gibson gets under it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Aaron Judge.
The right-hander back to work. Judge rips that one. 1 down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
On the ground, De La Cruz. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Turner now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone. And here's the first baseman, Mickey Mantle. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Man at first, 1 away. There goes Willie. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner goes again. Pitch inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swung on, belted. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay, and he's out. the top of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. Right side. Raines settles under this one. One up, one down. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's already homered here in this one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2.
One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Gibson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Strike 1.
1-1.
Hit hard. That gets through. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double. So digging in, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 7-3. And he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Runner takes off for third. Pitch is low. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And that one fouled off. 2 outs with a runner at third. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it across. That ends the inning. And on to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. as he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm delivers. In the air, right field. Into the dive, and he got it. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
On the ground to first. Freeman steps on first for the out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Next to hit, Elly De La Cruz. Ripped to short. Slings it across. That's the inning. We go to the 9th. Down the number 2 hitter, Jimmy Rollins. Wood back to work. Towards first, Mantle. And he handles it himself for the out. Aaron Judge at the plate. 1 for 3. There's a strike at the knees. Base hit, left center field. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ramirez sizing this one up. Brings it in. 2 away now. So it's their last chance in this one. Trey Turner with a chance now.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best.
Runner takes off. Ground ball, and this should do it. Lead runner makes the turn at second. On to first. Ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw.
Inside the new home of the Rangers, Globe Life Field in Arlington. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Brooklyn going up against Louisiana. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jimmy Rollins. And the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 107.
The shortstop takes the ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He wastes no time on this one. It's 1-0. Willie Mays now at the plate. Pitch misses. Ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just missed.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy. Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Next offering upstairs. This one smoked on its way out of here. That was blasted to the moon. It's 2-0. Here's Jose Ramirez. Just missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Mickey Mantle digs in now. Just missed.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Punch too late with the toss. Man at second. Soto moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Now the batter now, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Just off the outside edge. And it's 1-1. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. On a line, base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
2 outs.
1-1.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario.
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. In the air, left field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the first. Here's Mookie Betts. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy.
On offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Juan Soto now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. In the air to left down the line. And just foul. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mays has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Mike Trout. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, It's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Dives, and it gets by. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Oh, great stop. Onto the pitcher, and it beats him. What a play. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
He's trying for third. Ball misses. Hung up in a rundown now. Tries to get back and save. Trout on at second with 2 down. Left field. Ramirez onto this one. And makes the grab. That is the inning. Back at Globe Life Field. Now it's the second baseman, Elly De La Cruz. The line to kick the pitch. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And safe. Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there. Now it's the power speed combo. Pudge Rodriguez. First pitch, and he just misses.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
At the belt and fires. Started to swing, held up.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Runner on the go. That's ripped. Base hit. Around third. Caught in a rundown now. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score. So now the DH spot, Hank Aaron. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. Throw on to Freeman. Now 2 away.
Yeah, I believe we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And that's a base hit into left field. And that extends the inning.
Wastes no time there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
2 outs. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Runner on the go again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and here is Chipper Jones. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
1-0.
And the pitch. Line and a base hit into right. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want...
Swing, and he popped it up. He's under it. And there's one down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pudge Rodriguez. Right side, De La Cruz. Throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Trey Turner now.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Raines makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back in Arlington, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jose Ramirez. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And he's safe at first.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He actually kind of fooled him with the breaking ball on the inside part of the plate there. Didn't get a good piece of it, but he got just enough to fight it off and make it work out.
Now 1-1. And there's a ball. Ramirez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch misses inside. And now 3 balls and a strike. Ground ball could be 2. De La Cruz to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Bobby Witt Jr. will hit next. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
At the plate, Tim Raines. And that squirts through. Witt around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Elly De La Cruz. First pitch misses. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runner goes again. Runner goes again. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mookie to hit. Donaldson back to work. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, gold gloves, and everything else you can think of.
And that skips into dirt. That misses the zone. Ball 2. And now the lefty on the ground to the left. And that's just foul. 2-2 now. Out to short. Rollins. And Betts is set down. Juan Soto now 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The punch out there. 2 gone now. On with a single so far. And And it's fouled away. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a new inning getting started. Digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. Kirby back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
1-0.
That smash towards center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. Now around third, waving him home. The relay to the plate, not in time. He makes it safely for an inside the park home run. Here's a big power threat. Hank Aaron grounded out his first time. And before the pitch, he steps off.
But he's just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Rollins stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
Buehler looked to first, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Judge really on his horse for this one. Makes the grab, one down. And now Willie Mays. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Even a 2. Correct on the curveball, struck him out. And now Jose Ramirez. Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Way inside. In the dirt, and the runner holds. 1 run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. Bottom 4. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, as the lefty gets to work. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Liner caught at second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Ramirez going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Elly De La Cruz getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound.
Judge off of first with 2 away. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Donaldson delivers. And that one is lifted in the air. Ramirez snags it on the run. All set for the start of the inning. Down the left fielder, Jose Ramirez. And a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Mickey Mantle. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Trout is there. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Bobby Witt Jr. now. He was drafted 2nd overall by the Royals in 2019. Adley Rutschman was the only player taken ahead of him.
Yeah, he was part of a really good crop of shortstops. Bobby was the first one taken, but C.J. Abrams, Bryson Stott, Anthony Volpe, and Gunnar Henderson were also part of that draft class. How good is that?
Pretty good. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Popped up first base side. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. bottom of the inning. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. The wind to the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. And he beats it. He's Trey Turner at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. No outs. Runner on second. Bounced up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Now it's Mookie Betts. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. A 2-run shot. And we are tied. It's 4-4. And now it's Juan Soto. That one lifted to left. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double. And now Mike Trout. And he chases a high fastball there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Judge swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Donaldson kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And that is that. Top 6. Stepping in, Tim Raines.
Now pitching. Oh, no, this. Chapman.
And here it comes. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Under it. Makes the catch for the out. Elly De La Cruz digs in now. 1 for 2. That one fouled off. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches, 22 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Tied at 4. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one in the dirt. And that is ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
High in the air, out to right. Has a beat on it. Corrals it. And that is that. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
One ripped. It's on its way. Oh! Big dog's gotta eat. He shoots one out to right. And
to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole, and every time that happens it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough. Well, clearly he was balled by the pitcher. There's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls, so a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the bottom of the sixth.
High leg kick.